I literally don't even know how to start this video. How do I work YouTube?
No clue. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. What's up? It's been 2 months. Sorry. I've had a lot of life changes in the past 2 months, so I kind of just wanted to film this video to like explain what happened and why I kind of just went off the grid. Sorry if this video is all over the place. There's a lot of stuff that I have to get into, I guess, if you want to say that. I don't really know. Keep on watching if you care about what's going on with me. Okay, so like first and foremost, obviously I'm back in my room at home. I don't live in Orlando anymore. I left the Disney College program. I moved about a month ago now, so yeah, that's yeah. So basically I ended my Disney College program early. I was supposed to end January 2nd and then I came home December 5th. So technically I didn't finish my program, but in my mind I did. To them I didn't. I just didn't get a certificate, which I am fine with. That's fine. And actually a couple of my other roommates self-termed for other reasons as well. Shout out to you guys. I miss you guys. Anyway, it's just so surreal that I like went, did it, and now I'm back home and it's just like hasn't processed in my brain yet, which is kind of why I haven't made this video. If you guys didn't watch my last update video where I talked about my role change and everything that had to do with that, I'll link that down below so you guys can catch up and kind of like get the know on what happened a couple months ago. I was working on Main Street at the ice cream shop and was honestly just having a terrible time. Like I really wanted to leave like as soon as I like finished training and stuff. I was having really bad panic attacks. I was just not vibing with the people that I worked with and like just the location and how busy it was consistently. Like there was never a moment to breathe, and that's really something that I like need to focus on. Is like when I like get really stressed out, I need to take a second to like get water or like breathe, and like that job didn't allow me to do it at all. So basically when I got the role change to merchandise, I was really excited. I was like, okay, cool, like we're gonna get, you know, a more chill location. Like I didn't know where I was going yet when they told me I was merchandise, but then they placed me at Animal Kingdom Lodge and I was like, okay, like this, I can do this. This is a resort. I'm not like thrilled. I wanted to stay in the parks, as you do when you work in Disney World. I was like, okay, this is gonna be slow. I'll take some time. And then I learned that since every register in Disney World uses the exact same like register, you can pick up shifts anywhere. The only issue is that if I were to trade with someone who works in the park, they don't have alcohol and tobacco training. They have to have that in order to work at the resort. They have to have alcohol and tobacco training to be able to work at the resort where I work, and I don't need any special training to work in the parks. It's just on their end. After I finished my training, I realized that I was working with maybe like 4 other people my age, like if that. I really don't even know. I don't think I met them all because I just wasn't there a lot. But I worked with primarily a lot of older people, like retired people that went to work for Disney and wanted a really chill location. That was the location to go. It's African themed, but it's really cool, like getting to like look out the window and see a giraffe and stuff, but it really is like dead in there. We paced back and forth during my shift, like all day, back and forth, just staring at the floor or like re-straightening the same shirts that I straightened 5 minutes ago. Like it was just so draining having to just pace back and forth, and like all I wanted to do was just be in, you know, the crazy. I wanted to be like, oh my god, here's a sticker, like blah blah blah, but there was no kids to give stickers to. There was nobody to like pin trade with. Like it was just really like boring, to be honest with you. And all my other roommates, my roommate Emily, she worked at Haunted Mansion, so like there you go. My other roommate Julia, love you, I miss you so much. She worked at Big Top Souvenirs. She was also merchandise, but she got the location that I would have been thrilled to have. So like it was just kind of annoying. And my other roommate worked in Batuu. So I was sitting there like, okay, I get to stare at a giraffe for 8 hours, but I didn't get to do anything else today. I ended up switching with a lot of people. I worked in Fantasyland the most, so much so that they thought I worked there. Like all of the girls that I worked with, who were all my age by the way, they all thought that I like transferred there, and it's just so funny to me because I loved that location. I worked in Winnie the Pooh, the gift shop, and I worked in 𝚘𝚘𝚗'𝚘, the little gift shop in there, and then I worked at Sir Mickey's, which is where they sell like the ball gowns and the princess dresses for people that do Bippity Boppity Boutique, which was so cute. It was where you got to pixie dust people, and it just made me so happy to work behind the castle. Literally like my dream job. I picked up in all 4 parks. Didn't do Disney Springs because I wasn't really that fond of working there, but I ended up getting to work in a lot of really fun places, specifically Fantasyland. I loved it there. I loved the dress. I'll insert a picture somewhere of me in the costume. It was just so much fun. I came home crying every night because I wanted to work there so bad, and I wanted to get out of my boring, like, routine, staring at the floor, you know, on days that I couldn't switch out. Like, it was just so dreading to go to work because I was like, I want to sprinkle pixie dust. I want to be able to hear the parade. I want to, you know, do what most people on this program are getting to do if they're in merchandise. For the most part, like, unless you work in a resort, you get to see all the magic happen, and you get to just experience what I wanted to experience from the get-go. And I had, when I worked at the ice cream parlor, like, I had the view of the castle. I got to see the parades, and I got to see the shows and stuff, and I missed it a lot. Anyway, I digress. I just kind of started to work into a rut. Like, I was only working 30 hours max, but I was able to give most of my shifts away because I started getting really just, like, zombie-like. And I'm really grateful that I didn't have, like, 50-hour weeks or 60-hour weeks like some of my roommates and my friends did, because I think I would have dropped dead, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think I would have been able to stay there as long as I did. But I just started getting really sad, and I was just like, I just want to work there, and I just don't want to work at all sometimes. And even when I had Fantasyland shifts, sometimes I called out of them because I was like, I just can't move out of my bed right now. And I took it out on my roommates a lot. I kind of just sat in the house and didn't go anywhere, like, wasted weeks of time that I gave away my shifts that I could have went to the parks or made some memories or whatever. And I didn't make any other friends other than my roommates, which I love them. I really do. I loved every second I spent with them, but it would have been nice to be able to, like, go out of the house and, like, hang out with some other people that I met at work, or, you know, just through my daily job, and it just didn't happen for me. Felt very isolated. I didn't know anybody other than my roommates, and they were never home for the most part because they worked so much, and it was just getting really depressing. And I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, as much as I love the parks, I love the brand so much. Like, I was so heartbroken to leave my roommates and stuff. I was just like, I can't be here anymore. I can't do this job for, like, another month and a half, which I don't know. I don't think I could have done it if I stayed. I think I probably would have burnt out. It was one of the most fun things I've ever done. It was one of the most risky things I think I've ever done, moving, like, 1,000 miles away, maybe further. But it takes a toll. It's a lot. I know some people that work 70-hour weeks. Like, that's insane. Like, when do you sleep? You don't. When do you eat? You don't. I just felt very unappreciated, and I didn't get a lot of recognition at work like some of my other friends were getting, and I just was like, I'm doing such a good job, I'm doing my best, and I'm making people happy. Like, when I worked at Fantasyland, so many good things happened to me, and I think it's really the location that creates those magic memories for people, because if I have nobody coming in, I can't really make magic for anybody if there's nobody there. I ended up self-terming, and everyone was fine with it. Like, I told my leaders and I told my roommates, and they were sad, obviously, but it was just, like, an understood thing. Like, I just was deteriorating. I was just, like, walking around the house like a zombie. Like, I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to make food for myself. It was just really bad. So I left, and here I am a month later, still, like, sitting in my bed staring at the wall. But that's basically the gist of it. I left on good terms with everybody. I have, like, a 6-month restricted rehire. So basically what that means is, like, I have to wait 6 months before I apply again, which is fine. I don't want to go back right now. I do want to work there. I just think I need to get, like, my life together before I, like, go part-time or full-time or whatever. So that's basically the whole thing with Disney World. It was such a fun experience. If you have the ability to go, do it. 3,000% do it. It was just so much fun to be able to just explore the parks like I hadn't been able to do before. And I do know that people make so many good connections, so many good friends. It just didn't happen for me. I just didn't branch out enough, I guess. And also my work locations didn't have many CPs, either one of them. So it just didn't work out in my favor that I met a lot of people. But my roommates are people that I'm going to talk to forever. So it really just kind of, it's a chance you have to take. And it was just so much fun. It was, like, I did have a lot of fun. I look back on it and I miss the parks. I miss going, you know, when I was in a good mood, and I just missed, like, you know, being able to hop into Magic Kingdom for an hour and then leave. So definitely an interesting experience, and I do want to go back, but we're gonna see. We're gonna take it a little slow before I go back. Second thing I wanted to talk about was what I'm doing with this channel. I made this channel specifically for my Disney vlogs, which ended up not happening as often as I wanted to because I felt like that. I just felt like crap the whole time. And I didn't have any energy to even go to the parks, much less like record myself going to the parks. So I have to get dressed and I have to look nice and I have to film everything I'm doing, and it just is a whole another thing I have to do. So it just kind of made it seem very tedious, and I didn't want to do it. And I instantly regretted that. Like, once I got home, I was like, I wish I had a million videos to watch of me and my roommates and me doing whatever. And like, I went to the parks by myself quite a bit, which I could have filmed and I didn't. I've been sitting here for about a month trying to figure out what to do with my channel and if I'm gonna keep making videos. After a lot of thinking, I think that I'm gonna keep doing videos, keep making videos, just kind of all over the place though, because I don't really know what genre of videos I'm gonna make. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but basically, like, people are like fashion bloggers or like I just kind of am gonna be whatever I want to make, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going back to school yet. I might take a couple classes. I might do a full school. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. My birthday is in 2 days, so 20. Woo, I feel like I've done nothing with my life. It's fine. It's really cool. Okay, well, I don't want to stop making videos because it's giving me something to do. I have been making myself do hobbies. I've been making myself like read, which 3 years ago me would have been like, you're reading, like what's wrong with you? I have been pen paling a bunch of people, which has been so much fun. I got like super into stationery and like I've just been obsessed with it. Lucy, shout out to you because you got me into that. I have pen pals from all over the world now, which is so cool. I just love sending letters. I think it's very cathartic to like write things and like do calligraphy and stuff like that. So that's really fun, and it takes up a lot of time, so better than me just kind of sleeping and staring at the wall for 8 hours a day. Thinking about redoing my room. I do want to like organize my entire room and just kind of get my space together. I've heard that if you organize your room, maybe your life will somehow figure itself out. We'll see if that's true. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys with what's going on. It's been a month since I posted a video, or 2 months almost, I don't even know. And I wish that I filmed like the last week of my DCP. It would have been nice to like say, hey, I'm leaving. I did post about it on my Instagram. If you're not following me, I'll link it down below. It's gonna be here somewhere, but you know, if you want to keep up with me, I post on there a lot. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say for this video. I just wanted to quickly update you guys and show that I'm still here. I still exist. If you got any suggestions for what you want to see, please comment them down below because I still don't even know what I'm gonna make next because I really have no ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new, definitely subscribe. I'm almost at 200. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.